What's good, YouTube? You know what I'm saying? We back in the fucking building, man. As you clearly see by the title, yeah, we got some Yellow Beezy content going on today. So, shit about to get crazy. Get your popcorn, subscribe to the channel on the way to 300 fucking subscribers. Ski! Look at the drill, you know what I'm saying? But no, I love y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
Is cooked.
Uh-oh.
Cooked and fried. So
Ain't going to trial,
Beezy is facing like life in prison for this Mo3's murder.
Right.
And ahead of trial, they're introducing things that are going to be presented at trial.
So for
One
everybody that don't
thing-
know, Yella, Beezy, and Mo3 was into it, of course, right? That was like the biggest beef in Dallas or something like that. And so basically, a lot of people are saying that Yella Beezy had something to do with getting Mo3 killed. Much like the Lil Durk case where it's like murder for hire. They're not saying Yella Beezy is the one that pulled the trigger, but Yella Beezy is the one that made it happen, basically. And I think he's actually going on trial. I think he might be out on bond or something like that. But I think he's actually facing a real trial and like really going to trial for it. It's not like just a rumor no more.
Those are rap lyrics. Now, the rap lyrics they're presented, I went back and heard it. And,
No, I'm not gonna lie. I've been heard about this shit. Like, nigga, this shit's been going on in the streets. I think this shit was really going on when the Young Dolph situation was popping off, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really think he had something to do with that nigga being killed, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I really do.
it's bad. Yo, it's like, yo, sir, you is done. If these rap lyrics were in any way related to Mo3,
He might be more cooked than Pooh Ice-T, and we all know he's really cooked. But this nigga, Yellow Beezy, he might be more cooked than dirt. Like a lot of these niggas who's going to trial, like YG, this nigga's fried. Like barbecue chicken.
I'm telling you.
Thursday asking that several rap songs be kept out of his upcoming capital murder trial. Yella Beezy, whose legal name is Marquise Conway, is charged with orchestrating the 2020 killing of fellow Dallas rapper Mo3.
Now, personally, do I believe it? Yeah. I believe he had something to do with orchestrating it because these niggas be so locked into the streets. Plus, you got to think Yella Beezy got shot a lot of times. He almost died. Like, they shot that boy in the freeway, crashed his G-Wagon. He hopped out the G-Wagon with 8, 9, 10 bullets in him, ran down the freeway for his life. You know what I'm saying? Bleeding all out through everywhere. Elbow, shot off, everything. So, I understand why he would probably want that get back, but I still think it's stupid.
In what prosecutors alleged was a murder for hire plot. Conway was pleaded not guilty. The defense's key witness was rap scholar Dr. Eric Nielsen, who testified that gangster rap often features fictional characters hyperbole.
Huh? He's a rap scholar?
That's what I was finna say. How did I get a rap scholar? Old white man. Come on, gang.
And staged rivalries, making it dangerous for jurors to interpret lyrics as literal admissions of guilt.
If rappers are saying, and I say rappers in their characters using their stage names, but if they're saying, I did this, I did that, if you strip that of all of its artistic intent, if you negate it as rap, as an art form, it can sound like straight confession. That's a perfect way to send people to jail for something they didn't do.
Prosecutors countered with Dallas Police Homicide Detective Eric Barnes. Barnes testified that rap lyrics are never the starting point of a homicide investigation.
Exactly.
Barnes also walked the court through evidence surrounding what prosecutors...
It's like, I get that point, don't get me wrong. I get how they say, like, you know, rap is art and you should be able to do that. But if you are in your rap songs giving out details to a real murder, songs knows you, then we catch him, and he's the one who, come on, gang. It's just like Lil Durk. Like, you finna really tell me that you didn't know these niggas was going to LA to kill Quanto Rondo? Really? You gonna tell me you ain't had nothing to do with that? They just did that all on their own. All the broke street killing, shooting rappers that you got, not even rappers, just street niggas that you got around. They went to LA on planes, jets, got guns and all that without your money. You the only nigga over here with some money. They did all that by themselves. And then you rapped about it and you don't know nothing.
Described as a long-running feud involving Conway. Prosecutors also...
yo, that picture is kind of crazy too, though, right? They brought a rap historian, which is a white guy, and the white guy is in court defending black art, while the black guy is in court saying, this is why you should use black art to convict these black dudes. But here's the thing. Yella Beezy is cooked. If rap lyrics can be introduced, he's done. Because Trap Boy Freddy... If you guys have not been tapped into this Mo3 and Yella Beezy situation, when Mo3 passed away, Trap Boy Freddy, Yella Beezy's right-hand man, dropped a song. Now, this song, Trap Boy Freddy was literally admitting to the murder of Mo3 and how they paid for it. He went to the highway Mo3 got shot on, drove through the highway.
That's crazy.
Rapping about how they murdered Mo3 on his highway, even showing the signs. Yella Beezy dropped multiple records confessing to this. See, apparently the body don't count unless the streets know you did it.
Right.
Now,
that's y'all
when
dumbass
it
problem.
comes to Yella Beezy, he's even more
It's like somebody really died in real life, bro. You ain't talking about no fictional character. Number one. Number two, okay, if Constant make a song about shooting or killing somebody, he ain't gonna get locked up because ain't nobody that he was beefing with actually got killed and actually got shot. He not even surrounding himself with them people. You get what I'm saying? The person who you're talking about on your rap songs actually got killed. That's why you got locked up, dumb motherfucker. It's like y'all get on the songs, right? Y'all, this is what is confusing to me. Y'all get on the songs. Y'all try to convince the world that you had something to do with this murder. And then when the world believes you, you want to go to court and say, no, I was just rapping.
Because you
didn't have to say
put out
nothing.
the rap lyrics where he's confessing to this. They're gonna bring in, apparently the shooter is now fully cooperating.
Of course
he's
he is.
snitching, he's telling. The person that apparently set up the play, because somebody spotted Mo3 leaving some girl's house, caught in the play, they went to go collect the bounty and murder Mo3. The person who called in Mo3's location, they testifying against Yella Beezy. So now Yella Beezy got to deal with rats and snitches who's in the operation, and then he also got to deal with his rap lyrics, and he also got to deal with his own homies. Their rap songs, they testifying against it.
Right.
Yo, I think Yella Beezy, and all jokes aside, because when you look at some of the songs, they are like a little later in this investigation. I think Yella Beezy, for the most part, thought that it was over with.
Mm-hmm.
He thought it was done.
That's what everybody
right?
thinking.
Once 3, 4, 5 years go by,
Niggas need to always remember, bro, it don't matter what you doing, like, bro, karma is a bitch, bro, and it's gonna find you, bro. These niggas be thinking they can do a hit 1 year today or whatever, 5 years from now, they think they safe, and then they on top of it, you rapping about it. What you think gonna happen, gang?
you don't get convicted, bro thought, man, I'm in the clear. I'm in the clear. 3, 4, 5 years go by, the killer's about to go on trial, I'm not arrested, man, I'm straight. Bro, you never in the... Bro, listen, yo, there's no statute of limitation on murder. And that's the fact. Now, we'll hear the rap lyrics they might introduce. And this is damn near a confession. I'm not lying.
Prosecutors also played Conway's recorded interview with Louisville police after he survived a 2018 drive-by shooting. Barnes testified investigators later determined the Ford minivan, believed to have been used in that attack, was registered to an associate of Mo3. The judge has not yet decided whether those rap songs will be admitted as evidence when Conway's capital murder trial gets underway as soon as next month.
Listen, hey, what's up, Freddie? Hold up. Oh, niggas.
Oh, see them nigga running down the street, boy. I done seen them niggas wasn't running from the pipe.
So they're literally rapping and freestyling about the manner in which Mo3 got shot and killed. So if you know anything about how Mo3 died, Mo3 hopped out the car. So Mo3 gun was apparently in like the gun department.
Yeah.
Mo3 was trying to get to his gun. So he drove, stopped the car, and tried to hop out. He couldn't get to his gun in time, and they shot and killed him. So once Mo3 seen dude was coming, Mo3 took off.
Yeah.
So they're literally rapping about how they're watching Mo3 run on tape as Mo3 is getting hunted down.
Again. Okay. You don't want rap lyrics to be used? Don't say nothing. How about that? Why do y'all niggas feel like y'all have to talk about these murders? The only reason I could be either you want people to believe you did it and you didn't have nothing to do with it, or you had something to do with it and you want people to believe you did it. You want people to know. You want people to know that you had something to do with it. You didn't have to say a damn thing. If I'm in the streets and my op gets killed, I'm not saying nothing about nothing. I don't give a fuck. I could have did the murder myself. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying anything about that person at all. Because everything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. It don't say everything you say on a rap song can't be used against you. There ain't no law against that. So, shut the fuck up. You get on an Instagram live. You want to joke around your friends about it, joke around your friends. You're getting on it and you're pulling your phone out. You're clicking the go live button. And you're rapping about making fun of this person who got killed for clout. And then when you get locked up for the shit, you want your lawyer to come say, oh, it's just rap songs. Okay, yeah, maybe it's just rap songs. But what about this snitch? What about these text messages? What about these phone calls? What about this other evidence we got?
So these dudes will do this publicly and on live,
Exactly.
and then say, how can y'all use rappers against us?
Stupid.
How can y'all use his IG lives against us? Bro, you guys are literally rapping about the crimes y'all committed.
Yeah, no friend.
Yo, dudes will be this happy. Yo, dudes will be this happy, like talking about or celebrating somebody's death, and then go to court and a mama take the stand like, my baby is a good boy, please have mercy on it. Bro, how can you have mercy on a demon who is celebrating a father, a son, a brother, a nephew losing his life?
Exactly.
Yo, I understand having beef with somebody, but once they die,
it should be it.
What are you celebrating for?
Exactly.
I understand having an op, right? The op gets shot, the op lives, you celebrating, the op having to endure pain. But once somebody passed away, yo, there's just something, I don't know, man. Yo, there's just something
about death.
Sacred about death. That once somebody dies and passes away, they feel no pain. It's over. It's literally over.
Right.
And the fact that you're still celebrating that, yo, you're possessed. You're a monster. But y'all celebrate death on IG Live and y'all do all of this taunting and celebration, and then you go to court and act surprised as to why you're being indicted for a murder after you spent the last decade or so, not the last decade, last 6 years or so, celebrating this.
Listen, y'all. I want y'all to listen close.
What happened? What tape?
Little bro.
Oh, now going on. What tape, man? Man, nobody seen that way, nigga, fool. That nigga here, hold out. Shut your... No, go, fool. You're crazy.
I ain't gonna even go stupid. I
don't even know. I'm lost. What the fuck? I'm coming from. It's my thing.
Oh, I'm just spitting my yak.
What's up, Freddy? Hey, what's up, Freddy?
Oh, niggas. Oh, see them niggas running down the street, boy. Yeah. I done see them niggas wasn't like them niggas running down the street, boy.
So,
You see how they trolling? But then niggas get all mad and shit when they find out they get guilty and shit. Nigga, you on IG Live trolling, talking about a crime. Dumbass nigga.
okay, so they do all of this, right? Now let me ask y'all a question, okay? They will do all of this, go to court,
And then
the co-defendant take the stand down and say, oh man, they snitching on me.
Right.
Huh? I feel like if you do this, if you go to this extent to make the police look at you as a possible suspect, I feel like people should get a pass to rat on you, bro.
No cap.
If you put yourself in this position,
You already
I should
snitched on
be able
yourself.
to save myself by
Right.
throwing you under the bus because clearly you wanted to be here.
Exactly.
If you already threw yourself under the bus,
If you in the streets and a nigga who you, even if you didn't have nothing to do with it, you've been on record going back and forth with this person online, on the internet. Everybody know y'all beefing with each other. Why the fuck would you ever talk about him dying? Why? ever. Knowing the police gonna, even if you did do nothing, you wouldn't be the first person to go to jail for something they didn't do. Go to prison for something they didn't do. Why would you ever talk? Why would you ever even mention that? Why would you ever even open your mouth and talk about it?
Already snitched on yourself. It makes no sense for me to keep it solid, bro.
Right.
We need an alteration in the rules of snitching and the rules of the streets.
Okay.
If somebody already throw themselves under the bus and they come to court and they're only at trial and they're only on trial and they only been indicted because they threw themselves under the bus,
Right.
then why can't I throw them under the bus?
Snitch to get out early?
Why can't I save myself? How does that make sense? No, honestly, for a second, bro. How does that make sense? Why can't I save myself? Yo, it's like, for example, right? And I think Rollo talked about this. Rollo said, yo, me and the dude that was in the car, we already came to an agreement when we get pulled over, he gonna take the drugs and the gun. He said the drugs and the gun was his. So when the police came, I said the drugs and the gun is his.
Right.
So if you on IG Live doing everything in your power to let the police know that you involved, why can I let the police know that you involved too? It doesn't make sense, right? But can you imagine this level of celebration and then you go to court and you sad? Bro, Yella Beezy has been in court, puppy dog eyes, lips puckering, lips is puckering. Why you puckering your lips now? What happened to this Beezy?
Right. Why you ain't happy?
Huh?
Yeah, no bread. Man. What happened? What's that?
And they doing it in front of the baby is crazy too. Doing it in front of the baby, even if the baby don't know what you're saying, it's just like everything in this position, in this situation, is just insane to me, bro. Like I really don't, and it happens so much. And I'm glad I don't really talk about this type of shit no more. Again, if it's anything that's national news, I'll react to it. Anything like with the drill shit, I ain't reacting to none of them. But it's like I really don't understand why it's such a common thing for y'all to have something to do with getting a nigga killed, laughing, joking, thinking it's so funny, and it's just all like this is some shit you do when you 15 and you just want to make niggas laugh. So you just making these corny ass jokes in the classroom, acting like you know what I'm saying, being overly disrespectful to the teacher, shit like that. You know what I mean? It's just like it gets to a point where it's kind of like corny. Because if you was really a street nigga, what you coming on here laughing for? In my opinion, you do this, what you do. You a street nigga. You do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You do this every day, street shit. So it really shouldn't even. It should be a normal day, right? One of your ops got killed. Y'all got him. It should be a normal everyday street dude life, right? Why you getting on Instagram and joking about it? Why you can't get on the phone? If you gonna joke about it, why you can't get on the phone call with your friends and joke about it, bro? Why you can't just keep it quiet and not say nothing at all? Why do you have to let the world know you had something to do with this? You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Why every time I see Yella Beezy in court, huh? This is unfair, y'all. Why we not getting no more freestyles, man?
Right.
Why Trap Boy Freddy ain't in the court? Catch a young nigga walking down the block. We in the court now tripping up.
Right.
Why I ain't getting no more freestyles, man?
Right.
Why I ain't get hey man, we in the court after self snitching. We in the court, yeah, we ain't bitching. We about to do lines. We really wanted this. We was itching. Why we ain't get the freestyles? That's all I'm asking, man.
No cap.
Now Yella Beezy is in court bringing a rap historian to break down the intricacy of black art and why if you use black art is unfair, why the black artist be used to convict black men because we is innocent and we do nothing. How dare you do this to us? I'm just a rapper trying to feed my family. How dare y'all do this to me? I ain't do nothing to nobody. They try to pin a murder on me. They know who did it. I don't know about nothing. They said I paid $40,000. I ain't pay that 40 just a rapper. Man, stop all that crying, man.
Nah, for real.
Don't do that crying now, man.
Gangster, man.
Go do the time. Go do that crown, bro. All right? Chin up, chest up, gangster.
No, for real though. Be a gangster now.